Okay, so on today's episode, we are going to be making ramen, but not just regular ramen. We're going to be adding stuff to it to make it like fancy ramen, I guess. So we're using the maru, I don't know how to say that, but it's the chicken ramen. Right now, I already have it in the pan and boiling just for a few minutes, and I've just been mixing it around. You want to make sure you add the noodles after the water is already boiling, so then your noodles cook evenly. Okay, so now my noodles look pretty good. I'm going to turn the heat onto low, but not turn the heat off. There's my pan, and I'm just going to drain the water out of it. Okay, so I drained most of the water. They're looking pretty good. I left them a little bit uncooked. Because you'll see. So next, I don't have heavy whipping cream, but that's okay. I'm just gonna use milk, which is what I usually do, but I've been seeing people use heavy whipping cream. This is gonna make it more creamy. Just a splash of that. And I'm also going to add Colby Jack shredded cheese. Now, I have done stuff like this before, making, I usually add milk and cheese to my ramen, but I have a few extra things, and obviously the sauce packet, or the powder packet, the chicken. I have seen a few other things that people have been adding, and that's what I'm going to do today to make it a little different. We're going to try it out. Here is what the ramen is looking like. Very creamy with just the cheese and the milk. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of butter. And one thing I've been seeing is adding mayo, which I'm nervous about this, but I like mayo. I don't know how much to add or anything because nobody uses like measurements. There's some butter and there is the mayo. I went ahead and added a little bit more milk because it was getting very thick and I want it not to all clump together, if that makes sense. This is looking so good. Wow. Again, I've just had this on low heat so that my noodles don't overcook, because when I took them out of the water, I had them a little bit undercooked because I knew I was going to be doing this. But anyways, now we're going to add our powder. So we have the regular chicken flavor packet. This stuff is so good. I love my regular chicken ramen. Just going to sprinkle that, the whole packet. Whole thing. So good. Now, I've seen people use a little bit of onion powder and a little bit of garlic powder. I feel like you can't really go wrong with that. I'm literally going to do a sprinkle. I don't want it overpowering my chicken. I'm a little nervous about it, so. That was the onion powder. I'm not as nervous about the garlic powder, so add a little bit more of that. And here's what that is looking like right now before I mix it. So we have our creamy ramen. I wish I had chopsticks. There it is. It looks super good. The only thing is it's still kind of like clumping together. Like I wish it was more soupy. I don't know if I should have left more like water in it, but that didn't sit very good with me. I'm nervous about the mayo in it. I just don't know how I feel about that. So let's give it a try. Looks very creamy. Here's what it looks like. Wow. Wow. That was so creamy. Wow. Don't know what makes it that creamy. It's the butter. Adding butter to it is a good idea. I've never even thought about that, to be honest, which I don't know why. It's another bit. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there's this thing called bulldog ramen, and it's like spicy ramen. I've tried it before and it wasn't very good, but if you only add a little bit of the sauce packet, it's pretty good. I want to try like this recipe with that because it has like an actual sauce packet with it, and I feel like it would make it like less clumpy together. Yeah, I wish this was more soupy, if that makes sense. Not completely soup, but yeah. It is still very good. That is so creamy. And these noodles, like, it was such a good idea to leave it, take it out of the water when they were a little undercooked, because these are cooked perfectly. Yeah, I don't know if I should have left the water in there. It's very good though. I'm gonna rate that an 8 out of 10. It's very good. Very good. So bye bye. I'll see you guys next time.